Time to release the Kraken.
Live from Dark Pine Studios is recorded without edits or overdubs. This episode features Hillsborough's King Pappy. We hope you enjoy. If you do, give us a like and a subscribe.
Here's a song called Consume. Robbie, bring it in. I wanna bite into the core, taste every note inside. I've got a minor obsession with what the melody can provide. Words can take you to darkness, they can lead you to light. Knelt at your feet to repair last night, and I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm going away, I wanna be consumed. Yeah, I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm going away, I wanna be consumed with something other than you. I wanted to come across as sharp, but I fear that I feel flat. Was all over the place, and the rhythm tried to bring me back. Heard a chorus so loud, and I wanted to respond in kind. Yeah, but my refrain, it was out of time. And I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. I'm going away, I wanna be All right, who's not ready? Raise your hand. What I thought. All right, this is a song called Live Again. It's a desert, your mind, it's the wind, your soul, it's on fire, and I suffer again. If there's an oasis, I can't see it from here. With this storm all around me, everything is disappeared. I would break bread if I had it to give. My heart shakes with this solid branch I extend. But you're rejected like you have again and again and again. Our love could live again, live again. Our love could live again. Shh. My bones, they rattle underneath bruised skin. I've lost all battles, caved into every sin. I wrote you a letter, it outlined my apologies. You ripped it all up and you sent it back to me. I would break bread if I had it to give. My heart shakes with this solid branch I extend. But you're rejected like you have again and again and again. Our love could live again, live again. Our love could live again. Said how many times you're gonna shut that door in my face? Said how many times you're gonna shut that door in my face? Said how many times you're gonna shut that door in my face? She said as many times as it takes. I would break bread if I had it to give. My heart shakes with this solid branch I extend. But you're rejected like you have again and again and again. Our love could live again, live again. Our love could live again. Robbie. This is it's a song called Lazarus Moment. I woke up this morning thinking about you, and my head pounds every time I do. A dirty coffee cup staring back at me. I'm trying to figure out who's the most empty now. I wear a cloak of regret. It's dark and heavy, reminds me of what I've said. That put a stain on your heart and pushed us so far apart. What a season of redemption, resurrect some better days. What atonement, a Lazarus moment. Bring back my way, 'cause I need you more than I ever have before. Oh, what I would do to dance again in that courtyard with you, to a waltz we've never heard, tipsy brains and kind words, yeah. But my sword, it's made of shadow. These visions suffer from its blow. When you're striking at the wind, you're bound to suffer again and again. What a season of redemption, resurrect some better days. What atonement, a Lazarus moment. Bring back my way, 'cause I need you more than I ever have before. I need a soothsayer to tell me what I want to hear. I need a talisman that could draw you near. Yeah, but when they threw the bones, said you'd never come home. song called King of Nothing. Come on and kiss the rain. Bend the knee so you can sing about your king born to destroy, most ill-fated of mama's 3 boys. Yeah, they call me the king of nothing, and I rule with an iron fist. Yeah, they call me the king of nothing. On this head of wood is where my crown sits. Too far down to fall from grace, too proud to come face to face with a black and nothing my way. But this crown I will not forsake. Yeah, they call me the king of nothing, and I rule with an iron fist. Yeah, they call me the king of nothing. On this head of wood is where my crown sits. More impressive than Leopold, like Louis XV. Much more bold. I've got Ivan's misguided direction, craving power and affection. That's what ties me to this throne. That's what ties me to this throne. Yeah, they call me the king of nothing, and I rule with an iron fist. Here's a song called Bones. You're not an angel, I'm not a demon. That's the hymn we should be singing. 'Cause times like these, they ain't lifelong. Gotta work so hard to not go wrong. And all the bones in the closet, they can't live there anymore. Gonna open up the door, let them spill out on the floor. 'Cause we ain't looking back or looking down. I didn't know you then, but I know you now. I know you now. I was unmoored, so far from the shore, trying to hold on and not go overboard. From bow to stern, as the water churned, I needed a lighthouse to help me return. And all the bones in my closet, they can't live there anymore. Gonna open up the door, let it spill out on the floor. 'Cause we ain't looking back, we're looking down. I didn't know you then, but I know you now. I know you now. And all the bones in the closet, they can't live there anymore. Gonna open up the door, let them spill out on the floor. 'Cause we ain't looking back or looking down. I didn't know you then, but I know you now. I know you now. No, we ain't looking back or looking down. No, we ain't looking back or looking down. 'Cause I didn't know you then, but I know you now. No, I didn't know you then, but I. Song's called $25. I got $25 to my name, alcohol running through my veins. Yeah, I haven't been the same since I've been away from you. T-shirt on my back, I'm headed back. I'm moving back, I'm calling back to you. 'Cause I ain't no good at being alone. I've been hurting all alone. Well, I know that I played my cards all wrong. Come on, please let me come back I've been hurting all alone. Well, I know that I played my cards all wrong. Please let me come back home. I got $25 to my name, alcohol running through my veins. Yeah, I haven't been the same since been away from you. Ha! T-shirt on my back, I'm headed back. I'm moving back, I'm falling back to you. 'Cause I ain't no good to being alone. I've been hurting all alone. Well, I know that I played my cards all wrong. Come on, please let me come back home.
All right. So, for this episode, we have in the house King Pappy. So, all right. Who's going to tell me about King Pappy?
I can kick it off, I guess. My wife, we moved to Hillsboro about 2019, and my wife met someone and was like, "Man, their husband plays music. You'd really like him." And you've heard that before.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And otherwise,
Yeah.
that we're told.
So, but I ended up meeting Robbie right here. This is Robbie. And, man, we hit it off. Like somebody, it sounds cliche, but it was like I've known him forever. Our daughters are about the same age. And so our first date was Halloween 2019. Halloween 2019. We brought the girls over. We sat down at the table and got the guitars out. And the song we recorded, $25. That was the first song we played together. I'd been playing it for years. I wrote it a long time ago. And the same lick that Robbie plays right now, he just started wailing on it. I was like, man, I got to play with this dude more often. So Robbie and I played together as the girls were hanging out, the wives were hanging out. And I've been writing songs all my life. And I had a long gap between being in bands. And Robbie and I just kept playing together. And we picked up a bass player. And we picked up a drummer. Not these guys. But we played with some other bass players and another drummer.
Oh, when you said you picked them up, I wasn't sure if you physically picked them up.
Well, Robbie threw them in the back of his van, chloroformed them, and brought them over. And when they woke up, they were King Pappy the duration of their life. But no, we played for a while. We just started playing locally, right? We just started booking shows and saving money. And the goal was to record, and we recorded a 6-song EP. But the short of it is, it evolved, and our bass player went to do different things, and so we actually picked up John off of Craigslist. The best thing I've ever acquired off of Craigslist.
I'm learning that too.
Is this situation, right? We're feeling native.
Now I'm learning this is good for me. Now that I know the story, I don't have to read the book.
So before our drummer moved off to Colorado, he recorded with us here.
Right.
Our prior drummer, not this drummer.
I'm still here.
We picked up John off Craigslist. Got a good price for him, and brought him on. And man, we were just absolutely thrilled and pleased. And he adds so much value to the band because he's not just a bass player. He's a human being. But
What?
Yeah,
A bass player is
really
a human
is,
being.
for real.
No.
Really is.
We can't have this. No.
Human being.
But seriously, like he's good about saying, hey, we might want to think about pausing it there or slowing it down here. Tempo is a little too, so he adds a lot of value to us. Then when our last drummer moved to Colorado, cold Colorado, we tried out a few drummers.
Right.
And Nate was the last person that we had on the roster to come in and try out that day. And we were talking about some of the other folks we played with, some good drummers.
Yeah.
Robbie was like, hey, you need to wait and see. Apparently he's seen Nate play before. Nate came in, and played.
So nice to meet
played
I'm all blushing.
and it was like, man, where's Nate been all my life? Where's he been all my life?
It was waiting for a phone call.
Yeah.
And
That's
John,
right.
when Nate left, John was like, "We've got to get him.
Yeah.
We've got to get him on there."
He
I
immediately,
really am finding everything.
he immediately made my life easier.
Yeah,
Like, they
yeah.
just filled right in, rolled
What
right
are you
into the
doing
pocket.
making the bass player's life easier,
It was
man?
amazing.
We're trying to make it harder.
We just clicked. It was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
That's cool when that happens. It
Yeah.
really is, you know?
So that's how the latest iteration of King Pappy has
Yeah.
formed. And so, Nate, how long you been with us now?
A little more than a year? Is it?
Is it?
Has it been a year?
Has it been a year?
Well,
Maybe so.
Help me out here.
I think it'll be a
It's
year.
flying
Coming-
by.
Becoming this spring, it will be about a year because
Yeah.
Since last year.
Last
Yeah.
year.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So not quite a year, but coming up on it.
Cool.
So that's how we are, who we are right now.
So, you said you've been playing that song for years and years and years and years.
Yep.
So, where do your songs come from? I mean, is there one singer-songwriter kind of thing, or does everybody bring stuff in? Or, I mean, how do y'all write your songs?
It's definitely a collaboration. So when I was younger, I played in a couple of different bands, mostly punk rock type bands, and I was I didn't play guitar at the time, so I was kind of beholden to whatever riffs or whatever direction they took the songs.
Mm-hmm.
And that I found that to be a little bit frustrating because then I have to kind of like move my vocal around, and so I started playing guitar with the intent to be able to use it to craft the songs in the way that I want to do it. And so that's what I did. And so as one of my older bands took a break, and I started really playing acoustic guitar, really starting with like Johnny Cash tunes just to understand the chords, and so then I just started writing songs on my own, and just more and more, and using the acoustic guitar as my tool to craft the melodies. And then I started another band where the songs that we played are the ones that I wrote bottom to top. So there's a lot of hangover songs from there, which $25 was, and that was back in Fayetteville. But then when we moved here and we've all formed together in the current way that we do things, is typically I'll bring the bones of the song to the team here. I might send it to them in a video or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll get together and we'll tweak things, and we'll just keep moving it around until it feels right. And that's really just how we do it. These guys are really collaborative. They're really intuitive. We can play a brand new song like that off the jump, and then we just kind of dial it back and do different things. So that's kind of how it rolls.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll get a little video in the early morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be
I get
just
it, bro.
Dennis on the guitar, and he'll say, "What do you think of this?"
Yeah.
It's the first thing I see in the morning. I didn't have a cup of coffee yet.
Yeah.
And I look at it, I'm like, it's pretty great.
Uh-huh.
And then we eventually get together and figure out the parts,
Yeah.
get the arrangement together,
Mhm.
and then we just jam on it until we can get it to a place where we feel like it's ours.
Yeah.
It's usually ready pretty quick, too.
And it goes fast.
Yeah.
It goes fast because I don't know, I guess we're all sort of channeling in the same vein, right?
Yeah.
It kind of chugs along, yeah.
So, what's the inspiration for your songs?
Most of the time, I will hear something like a phrase,
Right.
or I'll see something where I'm like, man, it just sparks like a first line in my head,
Yeah.
right? A couple of examples would be the song that we played, "Consumed."
Mm-hmm.
When my daughter was like 2 years old, she walked up to my guitar as I was playing it, grabbed the strings, and like put them in her mouth, and I was like, she wanted to bite into that chord. And that's how the song started. I want to bite into the chord. I want to taste every note inside. I got a minor obsession with what the melody can provide. And so it's usually like that. Robbie came to me one time and he was like, man, I got a line in my head about seeking shelter, yada, yada. And I was like, I came looking for shelter and you held it over my head. So it kind of normally starts with just a couple lines in my head, and then I'll pick up the guitar and just try to hash through it. The coolest thing about writing songs for me is when you kind of break through that first turnaround. Like when you do the verse, chorus, and you're like, how am I getting it? How do I get, oh, here we go, I'm getting back.
Yeah.
And it's like, there it is,
Yeah.
So that's where it mostly comes from. I listen to a lot of music. I have a lot of different inspirations from a artist perspective, anywhere from Leonard Cohen to Sunbolt to I like a lot of hip hop too, and a lot of old punk rock stuff, Bad Religion, Descendants, more melodic stuff. So I think everything in my head is like a culmination of all those things that just come together. And that's one of the cool things about bringing Nate in too. We kind of have
Punk
a
rock
similar,
together, yeah.
we kind of have a similar background as far as like
You know,
the
Minor
music.
Threat. Yeah.
Minor Threat. There you go.
Dead Kennedys.
So yeah, that's kind of where they come from.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I asked them early on if they were autobiographical because there's a lot of.
A lot of them are somber and tone.
Yeah.
And like,
He's like, you think I'd still be married if they were?
probably not.
What's the easiest way for everybody to get in touch with you?
Robbie?
You can find us on the internet at kingpappy.com.
KingPappy.com?
On Instagram.
KingPappy.com?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
Easy as that.
Social media?
We usually
I
text
mean,
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on Instagram. Mainly
We
on
have a good text
Instagram,
group.
King Pappy Music, and our website is kingpappy.com. We actually got kingpappy.com. You would think somebody would have scooped it up already.
Yeah.
As good as that name is, but no,
That
that's
is
us.
pretty-
You can go
Okay.
there. It'll link to everything. I think we got about 9 songs on there right now. We got some shows coming up later this year. We are looking forward to a project that we'd like to get done this year. And the idea around it is called Hymns for the Heartbroken. So what I would like to accomplish is basically almost like a little hymn book. And so it would have the lyrics on one side, it would have an illustration on the other. Table of contents would probably have the song name and a QR code that would take you to it. So it's almost like a hybrid of a physical and digital platform. Because, you know, go to a show, man, you might want to pass it out, you know,
Yeah.
sell them, whatever. But that's kind of what's on the docket for this year.
Cool.
Yeah.
For folks that end up watching this section of the video before they actually listen to your music, how would you classify your music? I think you guys, you
That's
say it
always a
really
good
well
question.
on the website. So
Yeah, it's always a good question. John.
Well, and a good friend of mine, a guy named John Han Hoover, who was a bandmate of mine. When I first started with these guys, we had a bunch of sort of home recordings, you know, real raw sort of things.
yeah,
And I was like, I sent it to John Han. I said, John, listen to this. What do you think? He's like, man, y'all, Nashville punk. We had never heard that term before. And I thought, that's it. That's
Interesting way
really
to put it.
that's really interesting sort of mashed together of
Yeah.
what it really is, right? We have like this very sort of Nashville country sort of honky tonk sort of sound mashed together with what might feel like more aggressive rock chords at times and beats, and then everything in between. And now, like, even with Nate now, we hear like these jazz underpinnings underneath the music. It's like it's a real solid mishmash of
Yeah.
things where we can take a song that's real sort of slow and very much heartfelt when you start thinking about Sidestep, or you listen to like Live Again, which has some pretty heavy rock tones to it, right? All in the same show, but when you start thinking about the rhythm and the way that we structure it, it's like we took a metal song and gave it kind of a country structure.
right.
And, you know, it's a really interesting sort of way. But that's how it all came about.
Yeah,
My friends just simply said, oh, Nashville punk. And I was like, wow.
yeah. I
We
mean,
didn't
it
know what to call-
fits.
And he's
We
the
didn't
only
know what
one
to call
that's
each
been
other.
to Nashville.
So, and then
I was
Nate
there
came
a
along
long
and he's like,
time.
well, okay, sure.
Now we were legit.
Now we're
Somebody
legit.
been to
Now it's
Nashville.
legit
I
Nashville
had a
punk.
Now we got a real
Yeah.
Nashville.
And he was in a punk
I had
band.
a punk
And
band in
we're all a
Nashville.
bunch of punks anyway, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's one thing that you wish you could tell everybody about the band? Keep it clean.
Oh man, I was on the verge of it. What I'd like to tell everybody is that I think for all of us, the goal is authenticity. You know, it is passion over precision, and that hanging out with these guys because they're good dudes is what is most important to us, and we hope that the music that we create together is something people enjoy. That is the hope. But just authenticity, and you know, we create because we enjoy creating, and we hope that people enjoy it. That's the goal.
Cool.
We like each other too.
Yeah, and you know, like there's a lot of you listen to other people talk about music and what it's like to play music.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like you enter into this bubble. My friends before this band, we used to call like time traveling, where we'll start rehearsal, and you feel like you've been playing for 10 minutes, and you realize that 3 hours has passed, or we're gonna play 3 hours worth of music, and we feel like we've just been in the same place for 10 minutes. What we hope is that the people who are listening to us time travel with us, where like they're in the bubble with us, they're in the car with us, they listen to our music, and they're able to like, maybe forget everything else and just be in that moment with us.
Yeah.
Because it's that's what we're chasing, and I'm hoping
That's
that
the
we
muse,
can give that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we can give that to others.
Oh, that's a good way to put it, John.
You know, that's what we want people to come with us on time travel with us.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, renew his contract.
All right.
Okay. that was
That's
a good
the reason
answer.
Oh, wait a
That's the
second.
reason why I do this.
He's got a contract?
Yeah. I mean, look.
It's up for renegotiation.
I mean, if anyone,
Subject
it's
to
currently
negotiation.
$5, so I mean, $6. I'm out.
It's
Just let
one
me
set
know.
of bass
I'm for
strings a
hire.
year.
I'm for hire.
come see us live.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, survive.
we like. I feel like we like having fun, and it conveys. And like Dennis says, we're just trying to win everybody over one person at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody's got to like it or love it, but we can make one person like it and love it.
Just give us a chance.
Yeah.
Just give us a chance, man.
man.
These are good questions, Max. I like these questions.
Yeah, that's great.
So, with that, get the fuck out of here.
Will do. Good work.
Sounds great.
Thanks, Max.
Absolutely.
Great opportunity.